We go in depth now with the Target 12 investigators. Election integrity is under scrutiny in the wake of a signature scandal in the 1st District congressional race. As we've been reporting, the Attorney General has now launched a criminal investigation after people tell us their signatures were forged on a candidate's nomination papers.
Target 12 investigator Tim White joins us live in studio now. And Tim, this episode has dealt a political blow to the Sabina Matos campaign and shaken confidence in the election system.
Yeah, Kayla, it has. The Board of Elections did end up accepting the nomination papers of Sabina Matos, so she is on the ballot, and the campaign has said they have more than enough signatures, even if the ones in question were tossed out. But this ordeal, as you said, has people talking about elections themselves, and nationally, it's primarily Republicans who have been beating the drum on voting concerns. On Friday, we had one of Rhode Island's GOP leaders on Newsmakers, Senate Minority Leader Jessica De La Cruz, who tells us, despite the headlines, she feels good about elections in Rhode Island.
I have faith in the system. If I didn't have faith in the system, then I wouldn't give the time that I do to running for office, because if the system is rigged, why do I even try? So I do have faith in the system, but when we do see that there are areas that can be improved, certainly then we should.
She mentions areas for improvement. You've been speaking with election officials. What changes are under consideration?
Well, Kim, one idea that most people think might be a good one to explore is a notification system of sorts. For example, the signature scandal first emerged in Jamestown when a person hired by the Matos campaign submitted paperwork with questionable names. There is talk of requiring towns to notify each other if they flag a potentially problematic sheet. Now, Secretary of State Greg Amore is also looking at increasing the amount of time for campaigns to gather signatures, which right now is about 11 days. He is considering filing legislation that would expand that window so there isn't a mad dash to get all those signatures collected.
And Tim, that's the policy, but there's also the political impact of all of this.
Yeah, right. And you know, what was once a sleepy race is now wide awake, to say the least. And certainly this is not a news cycle the Matos campaign wanted. The adage, there is no such thing as bad press, does not always apply in elections. Our political analyst Joe Fleming says that's especially true in a special election where fewer people are expected to vote.
This definitely could have an impact on our campaign. And the thing to keep in mind is we said in the past that, you know, in a normal year, that might cost maybe 500 or 1,000 votes. When there's a big turnout, not a big deal. But we're talking about a small turnout. You lose 500 or 1,000 votes, that could have a big impact.
Ted Nesi was on the show last week talking to you both about the campaigns that are on the air with TV ads right now. Matos is one of them. They are clearly hoping to put her in a positive light after all the bad headlines as of late.
And, you know, we have to remember, yes, it's summer, it's sleepy, but August starts tomorrow. Early voting starts in August.
August
so
16th.
The clock is ticking.
It's right around the corner, Kim.
All right, Tim White, thanks so much for being here for.
Thank you.